Hi, this is Tanya Atomic. Today I am going to be checking out the Revolution Forever Flawless Enchanted palette. And I believe it's part of their Halloween line. It seems Halloweeny to me. There's a full moon here in an old forest. And it comes in this plastic cover. It has all the shades up here so you can see what they look like. And then has information on the back. This is a shadow plus pressed pigment palette, and it tells you which ones are the pressed pigments. It is cruelty free and vegan, and inside you've got your mirror. There's a plastic protector that is there to protect the shades. And here are all the shades, and as you can see, there's some cool little skulls imprinted in there, and you've got quite a number of shades. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick swatch for you, and then I'm gonna show you how I did this eye look. So we've got Sable here, which is a deep, like gray black. Then we have Creeper, which is a brown, Hazel, which is a deep muddy gold kind of look, and then Vine, which is a deep green. And I'll go ahead and swatch them here. They all swatch pretty nice there. Then we've got Fern, which is sort of a deep moss green shimmer, and Grim, which is a mid brown, I want to say. Then we have Storm, which is a dark lavender or light purple, and then this icy white, which is called Frost. There's those. And so far they are the muted sort of drab colors that are sort of Halloweeny to me. I really like this color scheme. It does say Halloween to me. Here's Enchanted. It's a sort of rose pink, deep rose pink shimmer. Then Elm, which is a deep peach. Illusion, which is a brown shimmer. And then Shadow, which is sort of a steel gray shimmer. And there's those. And then we have, let's do 3 at a time for the bottom row. Then we have Haze, which is a royal blue shimmer. Inky, which is a deep navy. Trance, which is a deep purple. There's all those swatched. And then for the last 3, we've got Charm, which is it's a darker warm brown. And then Star, which is a light steel gray. And then Bewitch, which is sort of a burgundy, purpley plum, brown plum. And I'll go ahead and swatch these on my hand here. So that's those last 3. And that's everything together. And I think it's really pretty. It's got, you know, purples, greens, deep blues, very like a nighttime Halloween forest. And I am going to show you this look next. So I'm going to first go into Elm here and use that as a transition shade. And I don't always set all over my lid, but I figured since this was a darker palette, I would go ahead and do that. I have the Pretty Vulgar eye primer on already. And eye primer can get grippy, which I usually like. For darker shades, I'm going to go ahead and set with this transition shade so it'll just be easier to blend. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to use Storm, this lavender color. And I'm going to go into the crease and blend it upwards. And since this is more of a dramatic look, I'm going to make sort of a wing-like shape out on the edge. And I have to say this is a very lovely purple and it is blending out really nicely. Now I'm going to go into the crease with this navy color inky, and I'm going to make the crease a little bit deeper. I got a teeny tiny bit of fallout right here. Just wiped away, no problem, but just letting you know I did tap off the brush and I got a teeny bit of fallout. Now I'm going to go ahead and go on the lid using this Trance color, which is a very deep purple shimmer. And I just got a lot of fallout from that. Okay. I tapped the brush out, but I got a lot of fallout from that. I'm actually going to try applying it with my finger. And I'm getting fallout, if you can see that. I'm getting fallout with my finger even. It's a very deep and pretty shade, but I'm worried about this fallout. I like to do my face first, especially for these videos. And as you can see, it didn't really quite brush away. I'm gonna try the other side. And I'm getting fallout here. Even when I just lightly put it on my finger, just lightly touch it to my finger and try to apply it right on the eye, there is that fallout. I like how it looks, I like how it blends out, but if you can see that, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to redo my makeup under my eyes. And then I want to do Enchanted. It's this sort of pinkish, more on the inside. So these shimmers aren't super creamy dreamy, but they're okay. You know, as I'm getting some on my hand, I do see it and it applies okay, but it's not a super creamy dreamy shimmer that like let's say Nomad Cosmetics has. But it's also a $15 palette, so and all that means is it takes a teeny bit more work. I'm just going in a couple more times. But it does, but they do blend in together pretty well. The pink and the navy shimmer, I think really blended really well into a sort of deep, really, really deep plum, but I do like that. Not really sure what to do with the lower lash line because of all the fallout, but I think I'm gonna do Bewitched which is this burgundy shimmer. And then with this dark of a look, I'm not even sure really what to do with the inner corner highlight. I'm gonna try using Frost, which is it's a really bright white, but it might be too much. I'm trying to do just a little hint. I think that might be too much of a contrast. I'm gonna try to mix Frost and Enchanted, which is the pink color. And I think that looks okay. That looks okay, pink. What I'm gonna try to do now is clean up my eyes and finish them and come back. So I went ahead and I cleaned up my under eyes and did the rest of my eyes, and here I am. I think you can see the cleanup a little bit, unfortunately, but I didn't really know what to do other than start over. So, that is done. So with all of that said, what do I think of this palette? It's the Revolution Forever Flawless Enchanted palette, and it is, I believe, part of the Halloween collection. I do really like it. I think there's pros and cons. The pros are, I really like the color scheme. I really like the packaging. I like the mirror. I like the little skullsies. I found it very easy to blend the colors. The downside is the shimmers are a little bit lackluster. They're not terrible. They're just slightly lackluster compared to more high-end eyeshadow palettes. And this really dark one had a lot of fallout. So the darkest shade I used, just about, had the most fallout, where the other shades didn't really have fallout. That one did, and it did mess with my makeup, so that was unfortunate. So yeah, the cons aren't too bad. You can work with them. You know, you can do your eyes first and do your face next, which I don't particularly like to do, but that's something I could do. And also with the lacklusterness, you can build it up. I didn't try using a setting spray, but you can try doing that. I don't think they look bad. I think they look, you know, pretty, shimmery, satiny. They're just not extra poppin'. They're just not as vibrant as some other shimmers that I've used in the past. So, but that said, I do like this palette. I think for $15, you're getting a lot of shades, and I think that I'm happy with, you know, most of the ones I used. And so you are getting your money's worth. And I think it is a cute palette. I think it's pleasing aesthetically, and I enjoy it. I like it a little bit better than the Haunted House palette. I love the Haunted House palette outside, but I like the color scheme a little bit more. The Haunted House palette was very reds, maroons, and that kind of thing. And I like this sort of, you know, midnight night sort of look with the blues and the purples and the deep greens. And that kind of calls to me. So I do like this. So let me know what you think of this palette, if you have it, if you used it, if you have any of the other Halloween palettes. I have this one here, Curses and Hexes, which I'm going to use in another video, and I might compare them depending, and or I might rank some of the Revolution ones from last year if you guys think that's interesting. But let me know what you think in the comments. And that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching.